Okay, let's get some tunes going. There we go. Okay. Good morning. Um, I'll turn the music up a little. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Okay, it's a little better. Okay. Good morning. Uh, we're gonna be doing some best of one standard this morning. Let's cycle our quests here. Look at that. 3 cast white spells quests. That's perfect for the best deck in standard. Okay. So may do a little bit of brewing in a bit. I kind of want to try out an Orzhov tokens list. I got destroyed by an Orzhov tokens deck yesterday. Maybe not destroyed. It was actually a pretty close game, but I did get beaten by an Orzhov tokens deck yesterday. Yeah, running Wedding Announcement, Virtue of Loyalty. Want to try out that new 3-drop, the 2/4 Death Touch guy that gains life, makes tokens and stuff. Seems like a really good card. Anyway, this looks like a super keepable hand. Nice 1-2-3 curve. Potentially Knight Errant on 3. We got our Cabinet of Souls in hand. Yeah, this looks good. Opponent goes first. Mono red. Okay. We have a pretty... Oh, that's not normal mono red. Okay. Red artifacts, looks like. We'll still start off on Lunarch Veteran here. Just get that passive life gain roll in every turn. Almost definitely Spellbook Vendor on 2. Yep. Yep. Human here. Spellbook Vendies. We will probably have to Brutal Cathar that Regal Bunnicorn next turn. That card gets dangerous real fast against these decks that flood the board. The other potential option would be Recruitment Officer into Knight Errant. Especially if we get another 1-drop, that might be our line. Yep, okay. So if we get another 1-drop, I think we'll take that line instead. Yeah, we'll play the Knight Errant later when we can convoke it on 5. So this turn we'll just Brutal Cathar, get rid of the Regal Bunnicorn. No attacks here. I think we're good just holding back for now. I don't think we can block the Sanguine Evangelist either, so we probably are taking some damage this coming turn. He's definitely set up to have some good attacks here. Oh, okay. Honestly, that's better for us. I'd rather see him flood the board at this point than pump out big baddies. Let's see, another Evangelist, Frontliner, yep, okay. Okay, yep, we'll definitely play Knight Errant this turn, and then I think we'll actually use the Spellbook Vendor to... yeah, to put a counter on it so it can block the other Knight Errant, the opponents. Another Lunarch Veteran, Brutal Cathar, that's pretty good. That's actually really good. We'll wait on those because we are going to want to put the roll token here just to make it a better blocker. Actually, it doesn't really help because he's got the Evangelist and the 2 Yodian frontliners, but oh well. It's still a good blocker if we want to let the Knight Errant through. It makes him think twice about sending in his whole team here. I assume he's going to play the other Evangelist here, unless he's got something wacky in hand. Like, obviously he's got 3 cards that we don't have identified yet, but I imagine he just plays the Evangelist and, yeah, goes for the Alpha Strike in the next 2 turns. I feel like he doesn't have anything. He's not sticking on anything. Yeah, he's basically okay. So he's basically out of cards now. That's good. I think we will. I think we will Brutal Cathar and Evangelist this turn. Yeah. That seems fine. Might have been better going for a bat. I don't really know. I think we'll just turn our Spellbook Vendor into a better blocker here. We will go in with the Knight Errant here. You want to scry another Brutal Cathar. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't think he's gonna block here. I think he'll just let it through. If anything, he'd pick Frontliner and a Bat or a Knight Errant to block with, yeah. Okay. So he's looking for like an Imidane's Recruiter or something to just, you know, smash in with the big boys. Guess he doesn't have it. Lunarch Veteran's doing a ton of work here for us. But yeah, I think we can just Intrepid Adversary here and basically swing for the fences. He's sticking on something. That could just be the Mirex or the Restless Bivouac activations. But yeah, we'll pay for these for sure. Okay, so he's just gonna concede. Yeah, I don't blame him for conceding there. He wasn't gonna have any good blocks against the Alpha Strike here. All of our dudes would have been like 4-3 or 3-3 or better. Okay, so that went well. Let's go to the think tank real quick and get some brewskis. Actually, let's two things I wanted to do first. I want to check the store. I didn't check it yesterday. I want to check the mastery pass. I think I did get the mastery pass, but I might not have. So honestly, 50% off is just not good enough. It's like otherwise I would think about both of these cards. And even Helping Hand. I actually think Helping Hand is like a very brewable card. Like potentially an Abzan Reanimator deck, but I don't know. Either way, 50% off doesn't really do it for me for any of these. So let's see the mastery real quick. I think oh, I didn't buy it yet. I probably want to, because I have been playing quite a bit this season. I think this one went up to 90, right? Yeah. I don't think we'll buy it today, but soon. All right, so we got two of these to spend. Where did we start? I think we started on green. So I think we wanted, I don't even remember what I wanted actually. I don't remember really wanting any of these cards particularly. Oh, I guess I started on blue. Yeah, for Ojer Pakbaktik. Yeah, I think we probably just want to continue on blue, don't we? Yeah, I don't really love any of the cards that they put on the pass this season. Is Inti on it? I don't think Inti is, no. It's Tunnel Grinder. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go blue for Ojer Pakbaktik first. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to the think tank real quick. I do think there's probably a very strong either Esper or Orzhov tokens deck in standard right now. Set our format to standard. Not collected. I mean, shit, there might even be like a Mardu tokens deck right now. Oops. So we're gonna want to do Restless to start. So we've only got 2 of these, so that does make me inclined to roll into Esper, especially with the Restless Anchorage. Um, yeah, we'll start with Esper, I think. So we definitely want wedding announcements. Virtue. Probably want both virtues. Skitter. Probably want at least 1 or 2 skitters in here. That graveyard hate is good too. There are a number of decks that are trying to play with the graveyard still. Uh, Loyalty, wedding announcement. What else do we want in this deck? There's that other. So there's that other 3-drop. I know it's got Death Touch. Preacher of the Schism. This guy. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that I feel like that is like a without a doubt a staple in this kind of deck right now. So yeah, other cards I would consider here would actually be Elastil Core. Who's another like Death Touch blocker that gains life and pings is pretty okay. I'd be willing to try this Kaya, but I'm not convinced yet. I think Kaito is potentially a playable card here. Um, I wouldn't hesitate to play Warden of the Inner Sky either, but I'm not sure. So, does this guy make humans? No, vampire. Okay, so I don't think we want the copper coat in that case. Potentially run a couple destroy evils. Not totally convinced that we want that. Probably the full set of intrepid adversaries. Bunnycorn's an option too. Ossification's potential option. Don't want Thalia in this deck. Probably Adeline. Because it's such a good blocker and attacker. Yeah, at least 3 Adelines, maybe even a 4th. Hmm. Resplendent Angel. This is a card I would like to play, but it's not going to be in this deck, I don't think. Sinking Evangelist, that was one of the other ones that we really should have in here. Hmm. Unfortunately, this is now at a point where it's going to take a lot of wild cards, so we're probably not going to craft all of this stuff. I don't think this is a Caverns deck, just because it's got too many different things. Yeah, vampires, angels, humans, etc. Mondrak is potentially playable here. I think we'll hold off on Mondrak. Wandering Emperor, solid 4 of in this deck. Um, hmm. I think there's a little too much exile to make Ow worth playing here. I'll think about Knight Errant. I'm gonna put one in just because I could see myself going to a higher number of those. Hmm. So I actually don't think that we even need to be an Esper. I do think this deck is probably fine as Orzhov. I don't think we're getting anything particularly useful out of Esper because we're not even really planning to run Rafine in this deck or Denic, which are like probably two of the best cards again. I guess Kaito would be like the one card that I'd be really interested in trying out from Esper. Kaito's definitely a good card, and Tishana's Tidebinder is another one that I really want to check out, but I'm not sure if this is the deck for it. I don't even have any copies of it. Yeah. So I think we probably just get back to Orzhov, which means we'd want two more fortresses. Hmm. I would like to play a one drop. Maybe Warden is the one. Maybe, or maybe we just run removal like Elspeths or cut down. Yeah, I don't know. Brewing is not my strong suit. I'm definitely not much of a brewer on most days. Okay. Quick BRB. Okay, and we're back. So I actually had a great idea when I was AFK just now. Um, and that idea was Lunarch Veteran. Lunarch Veteran is almost certainly the card that we want in this deck. Um, so we are definitely going to put four Lunarch Veterans in here. I'm just looking to see if there's another one drop that we're okay with playing here. I think the Deep Cavern Bat is actually totally playable in this list too. Probably a couple go for the throat. So yeah, now it's time to start cutting cards from the deck. I guess we'll cut Sanguine Evangelist, even though I do really want to play that. I just don't feel like crafting it right now, unfortunately. And we could probably drop Archangel of Wrath, just because we're going to have enough life gain from other sources. Yeah. Hmm. Probably don't need Intrepid Adversary in this deck. But I wouldn't mind the set of Knight Errants. So I think the big question is, where do we make room? Maybe Virtue Persistence is not really worth playing. Maybe we go down one. And then potentially drop a Destroy Evil. A little bit light on removal. You have the Wandering Emperor too. And I think we can get away with 23 lands in this deck. I do feel like this is probably just a worse version of Esper midrange, unfortunately. Damn, all those styles. So, alright, so let's see where we're at. We do have, what, 24 lands? Hmm. Alright, so let's check out lands again. Definitely gonna want some Iganjo, some Takenuma. Okay. Potentially want one of our cycling lands. Probably not. And I think we actually want to check the colorless lands too. See if there's potentially something else in here that we want to run. Oh, Blast Zone is actually an interesting choice here. Blast Zone and Mirrex. I think we can probably double up on the Mirrex. I don't think this is a Plaza deck. All right, that's looking okay to start. But yeah, I don't think we're actually gonna play this right now because I don't really want to craft this for rares. Yeah. We're gonna go back to mono white for standard. Okay, picking up where we left off. I do want to try this deck out. Maybe when we hit diamond and we can't D-rank anymore for a bit, we'll try that deck out for real. Not an amazing hand, but I think we'll give it a try. So if we're against red, we've got life gain, which is nice. Against red, we got life gain, so that's nice. We did hit our third land, which is good. I think we just want to go with a veteran. Red-black, I don't think we're super worried about protecting stuff with Skrelv to start. I think he's going to be really aggressive. I think we'd rather just get the passive life gain going. Blood Tide Harvester, yep. Okay, so we'll definitely just play the adversary here. Pass. Next turn we'll play an Adeline, most likely. We'll definitely trade for the Harvester here if he attacks. Probably if he attacks, he probably has Monstrous Rage. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll let that through. So he's down to 3 cards. Okay. We'll put the Adeline out to bait and gain some life back here. We'll definitely swing with the adversary. He'll trade, and then he'll destroy the Adeline with the other Harvester, probably. If I had a guess. No, I expect him to trade. Okay. We'll definitely use one of them to get rid of Adeline, and then we'll just play the second Adeline. He's back up to 4 cards. This is just like black-red blood token aggro, huh? Yep. Here's that. That's what we expected. Totally fine. No blocks. Get a 16. Huh, interesting. I do really like this card, Tarian's Journal. This is certainly the deck for it, if you're gonna play that. Tough choice here. I want to play Adeline, but I also kind of want to play Skrelv Coppercoat. The Brutal Cathar we definitely hold. Yeah, I think we'll play Adeline and actually swing with the Lunarch Veteran here. So I do expect him to trade the Blood Tide Harvester off for Adeline again, if he can. If he has a way to make another blood token, absolutely. Oh, no, call. Okay. Yep, there's another token. So he'll probably, yeah, he'll probably blow up the Adeline. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that journal is actually, it's doing a lot of work in this deck. Knight Errant, that's pretty good. So yeah, I think we Skrelv, Coppercoat, and then play Knight Errant. Yep. Pretty decent. Brucuthar is not amazing in this matchup, but it's also like not bad, so. Let's see if he has a way to make another blood token. If so, he probably trades Blood Tithe. Yep, Blood Tithe Harvester for the Knight Errant. So yeah, this deck really grinds. Holy shit. It's gonna just, yep, he's gonna... Oh, he's gonna trade for the Coppercoat. Okay, that's smart. Nothing wrong with that at all. He should have played this earlier, I think. Interesting. I think we'll exile Sir Ginger with Brutal Cathar this turn. Thinking. Yep, I do feel like it's Brutal Cathar and Sir Ginger this turn. And then we'll swing with Knight Errant here. The nice thing is that we've got Skrelv now to protect from the Blood Tithe Harvesters that he's going to bring back every turn. So yeah, we'll definitely take that trade. 3 for 1 is pretty good. The life total is still healthy, and we'll pass turn here. Let's play a Blood Tithe Harvester. Yep. Kimono, sure. Yeah, I'd say we're in pretty good shape here. That was a little aggressive from him. That's fine though. I'm inclined to take out the Blood Tithe Harvester. I don't know. Tough call. Yeah, I think we'll just play Adeline here. So with this guy, just to get a token on board and get a point of damage in, gain life. Yep, that's fine. Make him trade his board down. So if we get another land, we'll play Adversary next turn, and if not, Brutal Cathar. So he'll play another Blood Tithe Harvester out. So the finality counter means that, okay, so they do get exiled. That's the finality counter. Fortunately, yeah, so he's got to go for Skrelv here. That's fine. Now we can Brutal Cathar his Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay, now we're in a very good spot to turn this game around. Because as soon as we get rid of that Blood Tithe Harvester, we can start bringing Adeline in every turn. He's only going to have one Harvester left. Random guy 16. What you got there, homie? So I wonder if this is the deck that CGB posted yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever it was. Because he did post something about Rakdos Sacrifice. And it's common for his decks to just get copied and spammed on ladder like the day after, so, or the day of. So yeah, what's he thinking about? He doesn't have a whole lot of stuff to do here. Like, he can't blood token, so he's the Merrick's token as his only real ability right now. So I guess he's just AFK. That's fine. Maybe he concedes. Yeah, looks like opponent's just gonna rope us. Okay. Well, good game. Magic the Gathering, folks. Welcome to the arena. Oh, there he goes. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we definitely just Brutal Cathars. Blood Tithe Harvester here. I actually don't think we swing at the Mishra's Foundry because we want to guarantee that we have that 6th land for next turn. But he doesn't really have a good block against Adeline here. His only Cult Anvil is already tapped out. So that's a fine attack. Yeah. No, I'm surprised he didn't chump block, actually. Okay. Perfect. We are definitely positioned to Alpha Strike next turn. Is that an artifact? I'm sure it is. Yep. Token artifact creature. Okay. Another anvil. Ooh. That's good for him. He's gonna play Blood Tithe Harvester again. Okay, so we definitely just go Intrepid Adversary here. I think we do need to get aggressive at this point. Still not swinging with Brutal Cathars. So let's see if he'll trade off 3 things for the Adeline. He probably will. Harvester. Oh, he's gonna triple block the adversary. Okay. Okay, I don't think those were the best blocks for him. I think he probably had to deal with Adeline there. He also probably wanted to use the Oni Cult Anvil after chump blocking the Adeline, but... Yep. He should have picked the Brutal Cathar, I think, but that's fine. So he should be out of Blood Tithe Harvesters. He is. Perfect. So we're gonna not play these because we want to flip the Cathars this turn. I don't think we actually want to swing with the Lunarch Veteran. Yeah, we'll just leave that as is. Gain some life. Lunar Veteran. Oh my gosh, this card is just such a house against these like grindy decks and against the aggressive red decks. It is absolutely amazing. So that's fine. We're totally happy to have him trade his whole board off. And we'll pass to flip the Cathars. So next turn they will be first strike attackers, and then the following turn, double spell. Or we will double spell next turn, rather. See, he really needs a removal spell. Like, if he has a Go for the Throat or something, that'd be really good for him. It doesn't look like he has it, though. This is a cool deck, though. Like, this would have been a really close game if we didn't have the Lunarch Veteran. I think we've probably gained, like, 10 life off the Lunarch Veteran. Yep, he's got it. That's good for him for sure. Hmm. Basically just deciding whether I want to swing with Mishra's Foundry. I think I probably do at this point, but I'm not really sure. He's going to play a Kumano next turn either way. Yeah, I think we'll wait on the Mishra's Foundry, probably. And yeah, we'll also wait on the spells, because we'll flip the Cathar again, and then take something off his board. So he's going to double spell for us, I would imagine. If there's no mono, sure. So he didn't want a double spell. That's interesting. Thank goodness he's out of Blood Tide Harvester. Actually, I guess he's got one under the Brutal Cathar that he can get back. Yeah, but first strike. Does he have any way to deal with the first striker? I don't think so. Nah. He doesn't. So he can swing with the whole team. Sure. Yep, finally remembered to do it. So he desperately needs a removal spell for that Brutal Cathar. In fact, if he gets a removal spell, it's like almost likely he turns the game around and grinds us out here. It's like I think at this point our win condition is basically getting the Lunarch Veterans in the air, or drawing a Skrelv and making something unblockable. So he drew and pitched 3 lands. Wow, drew 4 lands in a row, sure. He's gonna play an Epicure. Yep, he's gonna gain some life back. No blocks for the veteran, interesting. Or he's not killing a veteran because he knows it's just gonna fly in if he does that. Yep. It's totally fine. We'll pass here. Flip our Cathar. Next turn, hopefully we double a spell and flip it again. Yep, make a Merrick's token. Don't own any cult this turn. That's wrong. Oh, fuck. God damn, this game sucks, man. Yeah, of course. So he has to take a block here. Yep. Oh, the fucking Kumano. Oh my gosh. Oh. What headache. Hey, how's it going, Osterio? Nice to see you today. I'm doing alright. We got a really excruciating game of Magic going here. No, they're about to win actually, unfortunately.
Shake down the locals.
At least if they don't make any mistakes, they have what they need to win it. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we just keep drawing all these lands, which doesn't help at all. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can win this at this point. I think I'm just gonna concede. Yeah, they drew exactly what they needed when they needed it, which, you know, it happens sometimes, so. It was a really close game, but yeah, there was no way to come back from that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sometimes they just get exactly what they need when they need it, and that was exactly what happened for the opponent, so. Not a great hand, but we'll try it. Opponent's thinking. We'll just go Lunarch Veteran to start here. Looks like we're probably playing against blue-white control. We don't have a great hand against them. It's basically a coin flip, so it's random. You know, you go first approximately 50% of the time. Coppercoat Vanguard's good. We'll play that here. Okay, so he does own Elspeth's Smite. That's good to know. Basically, that pause when I attacked means that he could have responded to this. And there's basically only one card that would respond to that, so I know exactly what it was. We'll play Adeline here. We'll swing with Lunarch Veteran. Elspeth Smite on this guy. Yep. See, I can predict the future. We still get our 1/1 attacker in. That's nice. Yeah, we'll just swing with these two. We'll hold back the Coppercoat Vanguard. So he probably has Wandering Emperor here. You can't exile Adeline with it. He can do that, though. That's good for him. So I think we're just gonna hope he doesn't have a sweeper here. If he has a sweeper, we just lose. Yep, he does. So we can probably just concede here. Again, it's just, you know, some games come down to they have what they need when they need it, and that's that. There was really no way to play around that at that point. Yeah, like we couldn't really hold stuff back because he had enough mana to start taking over the game. But yeah, he just, you know, he had a removal, he had another removal, and then he had a sweeper, and that's all it takes sometimes. Not a great hand. We'll try it anyway. We are going first finally, which is nice. Going first is always better. We'll play Thalia here. Thalia is probably not good in this matchup. Looks like this guy's probably playing dinos or something. Haven't seen much green lately. We'll play Adeline and attack this coming turn. Oh. Okay, so he's Golgari mid. Attack Thalia. Block here, yep. Okay, this should be a very winnable matchup. I think we just play the adversary out here. He's got something. He's got a removal spell. Yep. Oh, for the Adeline. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that was probably the right call for him, honestly. Save another removal spell. Of course he does. They always do. I'll play Intrepid Adversary here and do the same thing. So this game is not going well either. Again, just like sometimes they just have everything they need. And this is one of those games. Okay, we get rid of Thalia here, that's fine.
And you think you can win? Sacrifices must be made.
Hmm. Okay, what do we do here? We probably Brutal Cathar, take his Mosswood, and kill Liliana. It feels bad, but I don't really think we had many other options there.
Zombies and leave.
If he plays a Sheldred here, that really sucks, because then we'll have to take a turn off to flip the Cathar. Yeah, that wasn't a great use of our mana, but... Oh, okay. Honestly, that's fine. I'm not super worried about that. If he has a removal for the Brutal Cathar, that's really bad, though.
Off you go.
It looks like he does. Nope, okay. Hmm. Yeah, this is ranked. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we just have to take the turn off here. Because then we flip this, and then next turn we can flip it back on our turn. Yeah. He probably needs a removal spell here. He's gonna force us to discard something. That's fine. I guess we... Actually a really tough call what we get rid of here. I think... one of these two. I'm just not sure which. Really tough call for what we discard here. I think we actually get rid of Thalia. As much as that sucks. There's a Sheldred, okay, that's fine. Looks like that was probably the right call. He has a removal spell. Does he really? If he does, he should hit the Brutal Cathar, not the Adeline. Yep.
Sacrifices must be made.
But yeah, he is just drawing straight gas. Okay, so that's game. Nothing we can do about that. There's no way to play around cards like that. Yeah, not doing great this morning. We've lost ranks. Lost 2 ranks this morning. This game sucks. Yeah, sometimes opponents just always have what they need. Like, in the past 3 games, there was not much we could have done differently, and I don't think I made any, like, egregious play mistakes or picked any poor lines. I think opponents have just had what they needed when they needed it every single game. So this is not a keepable hand with only 1 land. We're on the draw again. Keep this. I think we get rid of Recruitment Officer here just to guarantee we get 1, 2, 3 and curve out. Um, yeah, like I don't, you know, I try to acknowledge when I make play mistakes. Like there are definitely times like I probably make mistakes frequently, but I don't feel like in any of these past three games I've made any like real mistakes. At least nothing like very obvious, even like looking back on it. These have just been unfortunate matchups. It looks like this is another opponent playing blue white control. And they went first. So again, like if they have the or they're Esper, okay. So that's not good for us. Yeah, that's basically how it goes. Like sometimes they just have what they need, and it just line and the cards just line up well for them, and that's basically what's been happening here. Yep. So this is Esper mid range. This is gonna be a tough matchup too, especially since we went second. If he plays the Bat or Raffine, we're in a really bad spot. He's probably gonna play Raffine. Yep, that's really bad for us. Yeah, this game's also basically over at this point. He just got a really, really strong start here, and he went first, and we mulliganed, so yeah. Yeah, and we're drawing awful cards here, too. Okay. Hmm. Yep, this one's almost definitely a loss. They're just gonna kill us in like 2 turns, and we can't go any faster than we're going already, so that is unfortunate. Yep, we're basically dead next turn. Our only hope here is a really good draw off of this, and that's okay. That could have been a lot worse. Um, it's still not great, but yeah, we'll just send it back to them, see what they do here. Yep. So there's the bat. The bat's good. Whichever one, it doesn't matter what they take here, honestly, they're both good. They'll take the Intrepid Adversary, I think. Yep. Yeah, this one is close now. They're still definitely ahead right now. They can actually threaten lethal this turn, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they can threaten lethal and force us to take a really bad block, but then it kind of leaves them exposed. We would need a really good draw to not just lose next turn, basically. Okay, well that's not great for them, so that looks kind of promising at least. That's about the best thing we could have drawn. So he's down to 2 cards. He's tapped out. Yeah, I think that is our play here. Oh, so he's just gonna concede. Wow. Maybe he saw something I didn't. Actually, I want to take a second to evaluate this because I thought he was in a better spot. I thought he was in a better spot than he did. One of us had, thank you. Yeah, one of us was misinterpreting what was going on here. So let's see. If I had swung with everything, he blocks here, he activates both of these, blocks here, and then blocks here. Okay, and now I guess he was right that I probably did have it. So yeah, he had what, 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then I was swinging in for 6. I don't know. I'm still not like, yeah, I guess I did have a good attack there, but I don't feel like the game was over. Like he was still only 1 attack away from winning it, which is, I don't know. I guess I was in a better spot than he was. He's probably right there. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I mean. Where like there are times where I can make mistakes. Like if I had a really good attack there, I didn't quite assess it correctly and realize just how good it was. But he also might have just been tilted and said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here." Yeah, that's true. He might not have had anything good left. That's definitely a possibility. Um, yeah, it's hard to know without seeing his hand too. So let's see, out of these cards, I'm pretty sure we want to pick up this skin. This is a really good card that we will almost certainly play throughout our lifetime in Magic. I don't think we want any of the other ones, though. And yeah, about 65% is about the lowest I'll take for a deal in the shop. But yeah, these are just cosmetics that make the card look a little fancier, so I like to grab those sometimes. We'll open our reward pack real quick. Oh, look at that. It shows our, I guess you probably can't see that on stream. I have a little, again, plug-in helper that tracks my collection and stuff. And I'm 55% complete on this set for having 4 of each card. These ones that say first, most of these are wrong. These are not the first copies of any of these that I'm getting. It's bugged right now. All right. Guess we'll do another game real quick. Yeah, I'm still surprised we won that one. It felt like it was going pretty poorly on like turn 2, turn 3. Okay. Opponent goes first again, but this looks like a pretty good hand. We'll hang on to this. Okay, opponent is playing dinos, probably. He's got removal for Skrelv. Oh, he doesn't want to use it. Interesting. He should have, if he had it, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe he has something that I don't, that I'm not thinking of. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll just play Thalia here. That's good. No attacks, pass. See, it looks like he's just playing red-green aggro, which is usually really good against mono-white. Attacks, we're not going to block that because he's got a combat trick. He's got a monstrous rage. Questing druid, interesting. Okay. Oh, he can't play it now because of Thalia. Okay. So that's pretty good for us. Adeline this turn is definitely right, and swinging with Thalia is definitely right. We will not block if he attacks. So we don't want to trade our Adeline off. Ooh, yeah, no blocks. I think we're far enough ahead on board that... Yeah, Monstrous Rage for 2, that's bad for him. I mean, we could have taken the trade there. I think it was fine that we didn't. He's not going to be able to go any faster than us, and we're going to play out Intrepid Adversary here, swing with the team again. Do we have lethal? I don't think we do. No, we definitely don't have a lethal. It was close. We almost had lethal. But yeah, this is over. He can't win it at this point. As long as we don't disconnect or something. Yeah, I think we just do that. He's got one spell to play here. That's good, sure. Yep, he concedes. Okay. Yeah, opponent was playing something real aggressive there. Don't really see that kind of deck in Standard too much lately. Okay, do another one. One sec. I gotta... Someone asked me for my add-ons on Discord, my WoW add-ons. Okay, this looks like a keepable hand. Not amazing. If one of these was a land, it would be very, very good. But yeah, we're going first. We'll try this out. Okay. So it looks like we're playing against Esper again. Could be domain control. It's either Esper mid or domain control, one or the other. Haven't seen domain in a long time. I hope it's domain. No, it looks like it's Esper. It's definitely Esper, actually. No, for a fact. I think we'll just convoke this guy out here. Do it this turn. May as well. Ooh, that's good. A lot of good choices there. I don't even know if those are the right choices. Felt like they were, but who knows. So let's see. He sticks on something. He's got some kind of counter or removal. No way! Oh my god, I can't believe people are still playing this card. That's surprising. Have not seen Make Disappear being played much lately because of Cavernous Souls, which, like, kind of makes Make Disappear unplayable. Oh, yep, that's pretty good for him. Sure. I'll just do this. Oh, that was wrong. I meant to play Adeline there. Oh well, I think we'll be okay here still. He needs another sweeper to win it, basically. Which he might have. Nope, that's not it. Alright, so we win this one. Cool. Yeah, Path of Peril, interesting card. I really like Path of Peril. It didn't help him here, but yeah, Make Disappear is a weird choice to play right now. Path of Peril's pretty good. Okay, quick BRB. Okay. So let's see. Basically back to where we started this morning. I think I'm a little burnt out on ranked for the moment. It's a little too stressful. I think we're going to switch over to World of Warcraft for the afternoon. So let me update the stream info. Let me boot up WoW, then update it. Okay. Um, category World of Warcraft. Um, 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 um. Okay, booting up WoW. Should see that in just a moment. Let me update Kick and YouTube.